Let's take a quick look here at SEI, SEI on the ticker. Now, SEI is actually having a nice couple of days here. Now, you can see basically it got a bounce just off about 20 cents August 5th. Now, I think that was probably its all-time low. If we go back and look at the weekly chart, that'll probably give us a better idea. No, okay, it was not the all-time low, but fairly close. I mean, it did come back all the way down to 20 cents here. If I expand this, you'll see it a little bit better. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I mean, it is getting a nice little bounce for the week. It looks like it could make a bullish engulfing weekly candle as long as it keeps bouncing a little bit more. This will be a bullish engulfing candle. Now, let me put this back on the daily time frame. Now, we are breaking through 47.3 at the moment, which is a weekly resistance, guys. So it's going to be a little bit tougher to break through this. You can see we did get rejected here in late September, early October. Now, we have come back down to retest this daily support, which is kind of good that we didn't break through. And we just came down, retested. Actually retested it like 3 times. So now we're looking to go to that next level, and that is 52.7 on the daily time frame. So after that, you got about 56.5 cents on a weekly time frame, and then another daily up at about 64.8. So I don't want to get too far ahead, guys, but we are making higher lows here with SEI. So you can see this low here is a little bit lower than this low, and this low is a little bit, higher here. So we are making higher lows. Now, this low here was an equal low, or, if we're just looking at closing candle basis, then it's higher. But the wick came down about as much as these did. But, it's still a higher low, I would say. Now, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin here. Basically, Bitcoin here is in this giant bull flag still. Today, it is getting a nice little push. We're at 63.4 at the moment, which is, I'm a little bit surprised we're pushing so much on a weekend. Now, we do create CME gaps. Now, I'm not a huge believer of this, like some people. But 95% of the gaps tend to get filled, guys. So on Monday, we could come back down to about 62.5 and fill that gap before moving on. It tends to happen more often than not. Not sure why, but in a bull market such as this right now, it doesn't have to happen. We may come down and fill it later, maybe in a year or two, So when there's a bear market, we just have to wait and see, guys. But right now we are pumping, and yeah, I mean, everything is looking much better for Bitcoin. We do need to break the upside of this bull flag. The trend line that extends, actually, it's been holding us down for about 7 months, guys, since about March when we made an all-time high. We hit it in April, May, June, July. We hit it several times. Didn't hit it in August. We got fairly close, within a couple $1,000s. We tried to break out last month, but we couldn't hold it. So I do believe probably next week we are going to probably start retesting this trend line once again, guys. So we just have to wait and see. Now, looking at the Bitcoin dominance, it is starting to kind of wane here a little bit. So I don't think it's going to go any higher. We did kind of hit a local peak here at about 58.13% on the dominance chart. Now that's the 1 day chart, I think. No, that's the 5 day. So if we look at the month, guys, yeah, I mean, we did surge up last week a bit, but yeah, I don't think we're going to go up much higher than that. So anyways, tomorrow on Sunday, China has CPI and PPI, so let's keep an eye on that. It may get a little bit volatile just because of China. Interest rate cuts, guys, 90% believe there's going to be a 0.25% cut, but 10% still believe that there's not going to be any cut next month. but we're still like 4 weeks away, guys. So I'm not going to speculate just yet on this. I don't want to get too much into that. So fear and greed, almost, right in the middle, 49, neutral. Yesterday was, 32, big fear. But we got a big surge up yesterday, and we surged up on the fear and greed. So yeah, we're right in the middle. With today's candle, I do believe we will surge up a few more points, but we just have to wait and see. So altcoin season index, it's not up right now still. I checked this a few hours ago, and I'm going to refresh it right now, and nothing, guys. Not sure what's going on here, but let's take a quick look at crypto bubbles. Pretty much everything in green. Things that are not in green, they surged up quite a bit the other day, like Hex and Pulse Chain. So yeah, I mean, they've already had their runs, but a lot of altcoins this weekend are starting to surge up. Now, SEI has made an all-time high. I just want to mention that. I did a short on it about 20 minutes ago. And yeah, so be watching SEI. Now, if you want to stake your SEI, go to Coinando, go to Earn, and type in SEI. And yeah, you'll get a list here. There's HTX, I don't recommend. XT.com, you do have a 60-day lockup period and 10,000 limit. There is, KuCoin is available for staking. Gate.io, I still don't trust either, guys. I wouldn't stake there. But you do have Binance and Bitrue and so on, guys. Check it out for yourself. That ultimate decision here for staking is up to you. I just gotta show you where you can find the best staking percentages, guys. So, but you don't want to lock your stuff up too long. I just want to mention that if SEI runs up to $100 tomorrow and your stuff is locked up, well, it's going to be kind of hard to sell. So anyways, guys, if you like this video on SEI, give it a thumbs up and activate the bell and subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot, guys.